Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And my colleagues on the table, my colleagues and UNC family are seated before me. I wish to tell you tonight that I, Rodney Atchison Desmond Charles, fully supports the United Patriots. And I do so in the fervent belief that a stronger UNC redounds to a better Trinidad and Tobago. So ladies and gentlemen, I heard the chairman the saying good things about me. And earlier tonight, a gentleman told me that how I am one of a trio of being attacked on platforms elsewhere. I heard that the leader of this slate is being attacked. I heard that Anita is being attacked, and others, and myself. I want to tell them tonight, you can say all that you wish, but you cannot say that I am corrupt. You may preach to high heavens, but you cannot say that the police, the TTPS, is looking for me. You can jump high and jump low, but you cannot say that I am intellectually challenged. And ladies and gentlemen, the slate that is being presented before you are people of integrity, people of class, people of intellect, people who will take Trinidad and Tobago to the next level. I want to say tonight that I'm a bit confused. You see, some of the names of the people who are attacking on the other side, they have me in a state of shock. Because many of them, and trust me on this, I won't call their names. Many of them told me over the past 6 months that we have to do something about the United National Congress. Many of them. In fact, I was at the point in time supporting the present leadership. I was supporting the present leadership. And many of them convinced me that the time had come for a leadership change. And tonight and this week, I am hearing them lauding the praise of the existing leadership and criticizing this team of excellent people. Ladies and gentlemen, part of the problem in Trinidad and Tobago is we are never taught to speak truth to power, to tell the leadership that when things are going awry, that there may be need for change, to recalibrate, to renew, to come up with new people so that we can present to Trinidad and Tobago the best that the UNC has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have on the other side is an apology for representation in Trinidad and Tobago. I make no excuse for saying so. I have lectured in about 5 universities, tertiary education institutions, University of New Brunswick, University of the West Indies, Sir Wilfrid Laurier University, and others. And I could tell you, I could judge people, I could judge intellect, and what I see on the other slate is an embarrassment to Trinidad and Tobago. Let's face it, none of them could get a job in not even in Barbados, far less Singapore. And the problem we have with that slate is that the majority of them depend on politics for their livelihood. You know what that means? And I'm not calling names because Mr. Parry has told me we have to be decent. We have to be classy. We have to have integrity. And we mustn't get into a mudslinging. But ease them up. Lovely word, ease them up. But sometimes You have to speak truth to the power, to power, and say, is that the best of us? I could call, let me just say, name a certain individual. Not calling names. That individual cannot get a job even in Trinidad and Tobago if he's out of politics. That's one of my neighboring MPs. Cannot get a job outside of politics. You know the danger in that? They hold on to power and they hold on to politics because the alternative is in no way attractive to them. And that's a dangerous person. So, everyone on this slate, everyone, each individual, is a person who has a job, can get a job, is employable, or in fact is employing people. Rushton Carey, apart from being a decent, creditworthy individual, employs citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. He creates wealth. When I look at my friend, Anita Haynes, well, I need say nothing. She is better than anybody on that slate. Intellectually, she can articulate. She's better looking. A credit. And ladies and gentlemen, somebody made the comment, and I think it was in the Sunshine. And they said, when you compare the slate of the United Patriots and the other slate, it is chalk and cheese. That this slate is intellectually and otherwise superior in many ways to what we have on the other side. In fact, there is no choice. In any serious country, those fellas would have apologized and admit that they have lost before they start. But this is Trinidad and Tobago. We had senior counsel. Right, senior counsel. He has created a name in law. If I have a case to fight, and my life was dependent on a good presentation of my case, would I choose senior counsel Larry Lala or the alternative on the other side? No choice, ladies and gentlemen. No choice. No choice. Dr. Ragbir, Miss Abdullah, a lady of class. You look, can the police will not be looking for her. Dr. Curtis Manchun, Kyle Taklal Singh, William Archie. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hard-working businessman. That is who we have on our side. So, ladies and gentlemen, even the other side knows that we have better persons. The other side knows that we need change. All of Trinidad and Tobago know that they are depending on the citizens, the members of the UNC to make that change. That's that change. I will make one last point, boss. One last point. If we win, and if we don't do what we have to do on Saturday, we're going to lose. But assuming we win, or as they say in the dialect, should in case we win. A round of applause. When we win, we will be facing a president who has 2 more years. That president could appoint 9 independent senators. That president is responsible for appointments to the Teaching Service Commission, the Police Service Commission, etc. We will be facing a top layer of TTPS officers who have been appointed by the Rowley administration. So I want you to see the magnitude of the task we face. And I want you to see that what we have on the other slate is entirely incapable of dealing with the mammoth problem that Trinidad and Tobago has at this time. And God has put you. He has given you a choice. He's given Trinidad and Tobago a choice. He's given you a choice. At this time, whether it be Allah, whether it be Bhagwan or Jehovah, they have given us a sacred job to transform this blessed country of Trinidad and Tobago and rid us of mediocrity, incompetence, and lack of integrity and class. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the task before you. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, FP.